All right. I guess I should stop procrastinating and get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, Stewie. Mocha stopped by briefly earlier. Scully and Snipes. But, Snipes, I really hope you can get better soon. Yeah, trace those rays. We're probably not tracing any rays tonight. Probably won't get there. Because I am slow. By the way, how is my voice with the music? Good. Nice, nice. I am playing through YouTube music tonight, so I wasn't sure if that was just going to wreck audio. I'm just having to do some stretching, pre-stream stretching. Yeah, that's why I wasn't sure about the visualizer. I figured it was going to distract me. But Nova, welcome in. Is the Nova doing any better? I hope so. You are. Nice. Are you going to be sitting back and playing more Factorio tonight? All right. So let's see. So far, all we're really doing is writing out like the screen quad. Um, so not really doing any ray tracing at the moment, just trying to set up some basics. Gonna be sitting back and watching me. Thanks for stopping by then. Maybe maybe we can get some stuff accomplished tonight. Who knows? Yeah, we just trying to set up the green screen first. So, here's kind of what I was thinking. Where are my links? So, I was trying to. One of my immediate goals is what I want to do is be able to draw to a window, and then we can kind of watch the ray tracer accumulate over time. Right now, maybe getting ahead of ourselves, but this is just like the sort of infrastructure we just have to set up once, and we won't really have to touch for a while. Figure just do it now, get it out of the way. So that requires platforming, windowing, graphics, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw in UI there. I was thinking of doing I'm GUIs with SDL and like an OpenGL wrapper called Glow. And then just kind of yoink this particular example because it kind of does. Wait, this is not the example. Maybe, no, this is the example. But yeah, it's like pretty straightforward. And then for the rendering, I probably should make some notes here. Just because I'm forgetful. Do look into if you do look into macro quad, mini quad, this might be useful too. Alright, alright. I have the links you posted above tabbed over to the side. This is actually what I'm looking at. Wait, no, it didn't copy the link. Crap. I was like, this is what I'm using. But no, it was not. Exia, hi. Welcome in. How's you doing? I shall liquidate with coffee. And probably do my stretch. Awesome. Thanks for that link, Stewie. That'll give some really good examples to look through. You're doing fine? I am also doing fine. Kinda. I got a really bad headache that just won't go away today. But other than that, let's see. As both eGUI and I'mGUI on top of miniquad. Wait, which one? Because the link you just sent was a curated list. Under libraries, integrations. Ah. Oh, I see. I'mGUI miniquad render. Grr. Alright. Opinion time. Anytime you do anything graphical with your repository on GitHub, you better have pictures. I want pictures. Like, being able to read the code's nice and all, but I want to know what that code does. Screenshots, we demand them. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into miniquad a little bit more off stream. Especially, can't speak. Specifically, this I'mGUI example, maybe it's just the way the I'mGUI is being done. Hold on, let's look at eGUI real quick. Alright, eGUI might be the one to go with. Anyways, I need to look into it a bit more before I jump in. Yeah. Works basically anywhere. It does give you basically raw access. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be exactly what I want. I just want to stick with what I'm familiar with right now, just so we can go. I just wanted to come and wish you a happy coding session. It's bedtime for you. Well, thank you for stopping by, Sammy. I hope you have a good sleeps. This is cool. Wanted to do ray tracing for 2D lights. Gave up though. Wow. So, a huge motivating factor is I want to understand the math way more. So, I guess if we stick with it, we're going to be pretty. I'm going to try and be thorough. I don't know how thorough, but I just want to go through the math step by step. So, I'm going to start off with the 3 ray tracing in the weekend books, and we'll just go through that and just see what we get. And if I'm still wanting to keep going, we'll go through the PBR book next. And the PBR book is super rigorous. Part of the reason why we're not starting off with it is the PBR book is a broken down description of the overall engine, which does not do a very good job scaffolding a ray tracer from the ground up. So that's kind of why we're kind of waiting to do that. Tracing, marching, anything like that. I have done ray tracing in the past, but I always do it so infrequently that I never remember the math. I mostly just want to compile a list of notes together that I can just go, oh, how do I do X, Y, Z? Do I remember optics stuff from high school physics? Vaguely. That was like 10 years ago. I'm sure I'll pick it up pretty quickly again. Oh, hello, Neil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do not use something like in algebra. Um, I have my own little, some simple math stuff already written. Uh, we'll stick with this for now. Part of why I have it like this is I want to be able to compare SimD to regular math. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna implement this maybe through the first book and then go back and re-implement it with SimD. Where are the matrices? Not done yet. Yeah. We'll do that later. How am I? I'm doing good. Doing good. How's the Neil? I hadn't gotten around to porting over my matrix math, and I kind of already know what's in the first raytracing book, which doesn't do any matrix math, so I don't need it. But anyways. All right, so here's going to be kind of the frame loop we got to set up. So we'll create our window, update the user input. It'll be pretty simple, like escape closes the window, spacebar hides the UI. And to ray trace our scene, we're gonna, I think, just throw out a thread for each row for now. And then if we wanna do something more complicated in the future, we can look at it then. And we'll just accumulate over many frames into our scene buffer. Then we'll dump it into a ray trace texture. And then we'll bind our GUI, do our editor, update and render. Then we'll bind our swap chain and just do a quick composite math. So we'll just do some gamma correction for now for tone mapping. Incorrect, but we'll just do it. And then composite the editor on top. Nice and simple. Fantastic. Just watch another streamer drink ranch dressing for 100 subs. Oh my gosh. Wow. Kudos to the streamer for going through with it. I don't know if I could do that, even though I really like ranch. Do I plan to make it work for WASM? Well, GPU. Oh my gosh. There we go. Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. This is just bad naming. So, you know what? I blame languages for calling us resizable arrays vex. That's what I'm gonna blame. But no, this is like a 3-component vector in the middle. Although I guess I could use a slice for this. That would probably be better. You think WebGL2? Yeah. Thanks for the suggestion. I am very new to Rust, so still learning. You think Glow supports? Well, it's what I was starting to look at. I've had WGPU in the back of my head, but whatever we lean into for a renderer needs to support compute. Because if I stick with this in the long way, we're gonna port it over to the GPU. Where are the docs? Thank you. I hit the wrong button. So, Yuke. Welcome in, Yuke. How is the Yuke doing? Yeah, I mean, if WGPU supports compute, then I'll do it. So, don't use in algebra if you only need low. Oh, yeah, I totally plan on writing math library myself. I have a habit of just doing most things myself. Although we're going to roll that a little bit back for this project, because that's not the focus. Oh, I love how I've noticed Yuki always does the stew command, which is great. Yeah, but I live for this type of thing called. I'd be happy to look at it. But I still kind of want to uh, write my library myself because I want to do some iterative stuff on it and take a look at performance. Where the big example is like going from just regular, your standard vector implementation to properly like SIMDing it behind the scenes. Also, like being able to look at other people's libraries is super helpful because you can get a good idea, or I can get a good idea of if I'm doing stuff right. I've been doing way more reading Rust code than I've written Rust code myself. All right, so what we wanted to do like with this, but what did we need? We need I'm GUI. Glow and what are you upset about? Ah, hold on. Did I get ahead of myself? VS Cal. Wait, what? What is Scully looking at with disgust? Oh no. Yeah, something I love. Oh yes. One of the one of the biggest things I have been like adoring about Rust is like, oh, hold on. I got some at first I can just generate the docs. And then I'm like, oh, how did you do quaternion stuff? I can just click it and it's right there. Heck yeah. It's great. You don't get that in C++, which is where I work in. Also, welcome in Sam. Is that Sammy or Sam? Hold on, it's really small on my screen. Also, yeah, I don't have proper commands. I was a few weeks ago, I was like in the middle of writing a chatbot, and then I never like went back and finished it. So I kinda never updated these commands. That Stewie always reminds me that I haven't done. All right, what's going on? Why can't I? Oh, first, for some people, uh, there are specialized shoutout commands. You'll never remember those? Wow, I don't either. It always takes me like 3 attempts to get errands right. Oh, shouting out Emlet. I don't know. They seem kinda sus. Where's the meow redeem? Alright, hold on. That's not a... There y'all go. Alright, now but real question. What the heck's going on with I'm GUI here? Wait, what is this path? Did you finally remember to log in, Kersplash? I congratulate you. Wait, is it Hi, cat. Kersplash, how's the grind going? It means the crate is somewhere in that path. Oh, I see. Because it's local to the repository. That makes sense. How's the cat doing? Shush. Wait, no. Wait, do I not have CMake? I just realized, well, I'm just gonna pretend y'all couldn't see my password, not like that means anything. Grind is good. In a dungeon, so can't really chat. Wow, banned. Look, Kersplash, I don't have many rules, but I'm pretty sure one of them is if Kersplash is in my chat, you must chat. Also you can use get... Oh, nice. Well, so what's happening is we're pulling down a C++ library, so we kind of have to compile it, and it gets compiled through. You chat if you mod. Look at that, Kersplash Frog is so pro. Can I chat and play Destiny at the same time? It's usually reference crates in the same workspace. Huh. Alright. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Give another type up. How's you doing? Alright, we are just going to move this to another function for now. And we'll worry about it later. I like Rust, but don't like the whole rewrite it in Rust. That is perfectly understandable. I've been mostly learning it because C++ has a few quirks that I find really frustrating working on personal projects. So I've been kind of just experimenting in Rust to see if it'll work as a alternative for me. And so far I've been liking it. Ah, hi Very. Thanks for the lurk. Yeah, Rust definitely has its problems. Totally agree. But I don't know, looking at most of the things I run into issues with in Rust tend to be kind of where I mostly work, which is the lower level memory pointer, memory management stuff. But it seems like from the Rust roadmap, that is like a big thing they want to improve on. Oh, I love Zig. Yeah. Welcome in, Komodo. I really like, I'll be honest, with this project, I was like, oh, do I do this one in Zig or Rust? And I was really torn. Yeah, I really like Zig. You have the right C++. Yeah, I think a lot of the times is once you get going in C++, uh, it's kind of nice. But I don't know. I work on really small projects. Are we all doing pretty good? Pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Just finished watching Long Island Audit, so now you're on Twitch. Nice, nice. I haven't heard of that, so I don't quite know what that is. So I'm gonna make like a professional programmer and do a bunch of copy pasting because I am not about to retype all this out. So, why are we airing? It's a constitutional activist reality. Interesting, interesting. Like WebGPU or WGPU? Yeah. Stewie has been trying to get me to use WGPU. I want to tinker with it at some point. C++ is exhausting. Wouldn't, so wouldn't mind. Yeah, understandable, understandable. I will sometimes use them both for different reasons. It all depends on what I'm doing. All right. So the real question is, all right, so I actually haven't seen this before. The difference between dependencies and dev dependencies. I want this as a, a primary dependency though, if that's the case. Still will succeed one day, maybe. Maybe. C++ has a spec. Yeah, that's totally true. I don't know. The, something I like about Rust. So the C++ spec is nice until you realize every single platform implements the specs just slightly differently. And then it gets into a bit of a nightmare. SimD is, yeah, I've heard. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I want to play with the SimD some. We're already on nightly, so it won't be too bad, I think. It does just work in C++, but gosh, I would love some language level support added to C++ for SimD. Maybe there is these days, and all I've ever used is the just the raw API. Okay, but seriously, we have everything but I'm GUI SDL2 support. Which, unless I'm going crazy. Hold on. I am going crazy. It's kind of this library here. Don't like Caroling or Revealing? I've never looked at those. I just talk crap about other people's projects. Dang. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Sometimes, I guess community leaders aren't that supportive. You can create a bit of a toxic community. Also, thank you for the follow, Expotent. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so with the SDL2 support, hold on. Rust crates. Is this offered as a separate? Come on. It is. Well, we just have I'm GUI SDL2. Which is what we have to add. Yeah. Literally only because he doesn't like Windows, other people. Oh, okay. What's going on? All right, so it seems like we're linking the same dependency behind the scenes. It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Some programmers are a little, I guess, too opinionated about things. Also, thank you for the follow. Give another type up. All right, so how are we doing this? So we had these. Oh, thank you for the stretch and liquidate, Stewie. What? Snipes? Holy crap. What in the world? Snipes? Oh my gosh, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Oh my. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. What if? I'm a little curious. Alright, so at what point does this like mess up? So we can build this. That'll break those imports. Hold on. I'm gonna close those for now. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned dependency loop. Okay, so I quite literally cannot have I'm GUI STL2 and I'm GUI glow renderer. That doesn't seem right. Nick, welcome in. How is the Nick doing? It's not cargo ad. Basically what's happening is, I guess both of these have a similar dependency with I'm GUI sys, so I don't know. It's trying to double link. I don't know why it just doesn't link one. Does anyone know Rush relationships with Henley Milner type systems? Huh. I have not heard of that before. So I unfortunately don't know anything about it. Wait, is this Russ? It is. Or it would be. Wait, I thought you were waging war against Rust. I've never waged war against Rust. I don't know what you're talking about. And then doesn't rage war. Yeah, I've been. I guess you've been out of it. That's why I unmodded you, Splash. Tisk. I guess so. I was looking at that and maybe I misunderstood. I shouldn't have skimmed over. Yeah, it's still freaking out. Yeah, just like test builds, which is why I didn't think I wanted it. Yeah. Alright. So that's fine. If I add a steel 2, it's fine. It just doesn't like I'm GUI STL2. I'm just curious if that helped any. I guess not. We might go use GUI. I don't feel like fighting a build today. I was assuming I was doing a pre-made one. What was it about a GUI? Well, it's not just the I'm GUI glow renderer. It's the I'm GUI glow renderer, STL, and I'm GUI STL2 combination. So it's just that last one. As soon as I try and add the STL2, it breaks. So, yep. How many? I need all the I'm GUIs. Just about all of them. pure glow. Probably pick. Yeah, it's rust time. Yeah, it's. Wouldn't be that one. Oh gosh. It's been a while since I looked at this code like this. So usually in C, when initializing OpenGL, you have to do this absurd dance where you create a fake context, load the capabilities, check the capabilities, create your well, I guess Windows is HTC. I forget what it is on Linux, but and then you destroy that fake context and then use your HTC with your actual window. Oh, it's so annoying. But that's pretty much what's going on here. Weird that it's I'm pretty sure you only need one of those GUI dependencies. E-frame. Yeah, tonight's just gonna end up being evaluate some Rust frameworks. It's not especially pleasant otherwise. Uh, it depends. The reason why I sort of like immediate mode UI is because I basically just I want my UI to just give me a list of vertices back. I'll do the rendering. So yeah. Why is E-frame for me? Wait, is that the one you've been working on? The one where you're going macro crazy? All right. I need some more examples. There's gonna be a lot of fun macros. Oh, welcome in, Recat Who Dat. Imagine being smart enough to use Rust properly. Couldn't be me. Definitely couldn't be me. I guess this was what we were looking at. Here we go. Found it. What was that? K-O. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either. Hmm. Alright, so this is all just standard, like, window OpenGL setup that I'm totally not gonna just copy and paste if that's what we want. Event loop, which I assume is just this. Wait, is this the, hold on, this is the paint command. You're not really supposed to, where is that redraw function coming from? I might flirt with danger and comment that out here in a minute. Pretty sure does it. It's not for me. I know sometimes it does function hinting, but it's not right now. You might need to be logged in. I am not logged in. Imagine using version control. I like to live life a bit on the edge. You know, wait for my Arch Linux update to break my PC and I lose all of my development. What's your version control? Why are you using @string? Who's using @string? Am I using... Is that something you see in code? Am I blind? I don't know, I must be missing something. Yeah. Hold on, I missed a big message. Oh. Yeah, so something I've noticed about Rust is it has a bit of an idea about how things should be done, where one of those core ideas is a single, it's like a mini borrow one write rule. So the moment you try and have multiple writes, you have to have lifetime annotations. It doesn't always, Nick, and what it does point out though, it's sometimes not obvious to a new person. Like, if you're once you're familiar with it and you have some experience, you know what to do. Uh, right. Where was the actual GUI drawing? Hold on, hold on. I need to slow down the reading. What the heckaroni are you? Okay, just a part of me died inside seeing an arc around a GL context. Because you can't have multiple GL contexts across threads. Anyways, so... Anyway, sorry. That might be what I... Hold on, let me confirm. It's a glow context, so maybe that's okay. Maybe they handled multi-threading for OpenGL correctly. Not that that's a worry, it's just... that got me a little giggle. Well... I will say Rust takes a large amount of time to understand. But that's because it kind of does things a little bit differently than a lot of languages. Maybe that's a deal breaker, maybe that's not. For a long time, honestly, it was a deal breaker for me. Just because I was really stubborn and didn't want to adapt. Not that I'm really adapting now, because the first thing I did was turn off the lifetimes. All right. Uh, okay, so all of this, why are we capturing, what is going on here? Oh, I see. Okay, I understand now. I understand. I guess this is just a function, and this is a capture. So this is basically a lambda that we then call here. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I did do it. Okay. So in Windows, I don't know. Hold on. Shush. I I'm curious about something because I don't remember. Where is my event loop? Motion notify configure. Okay, I just don't handle that, even if it is a message. Anyway, so on Windows, you have a WM underscore paint event that used to be the way you draw things. Although you don't really do that anymore. So I'm kind of curious. Let's check out these issues. Oh no. Hmm. What are they doing? Capture stuff. Yeah, yeah. So basically, all they're wanting to do is with these two events, which is very weird that this has to be handled. Although, oh, we might experiment a little bit with that. Anyway, so we exit GL window resize. All right, so that's pretty much all standard stuff. All right, let's look at the actual rendering. So do RGL clear, clear color, paint, swap buffers. All right, and so the question is, will Well, the reason why they made it a lambda, it's a little weird. They were wanting to have this as like a function, and there's like a perspective when using lambdas, is if it's used multiple times within a function but not outside of a function, it should be a lambda and not an external function. Yeah, that's part of why, is it captures some of this information, but it still could be used as a function, or just don't do this unless you have to. Oh, it might be because 132. Well, sorta. Um, that is not the capture though. The capture is the event loop. This is their callback function. Or this is right here, more specifically. Uh, so with Windows, I actually don't do the asynchronous stuff. So what I tend to do is have to hunt down there it is, window proc. Am I doing it in this project? Also, welcome in. I am bald. Yes, it's sad. How's you doing? So I usually do like the bare minimum in the callback, and then I pull a function that's usually something like pump messages that will manually grab stuff off the queue. I would do away with the asynchronous function if I could, but some will just get called no matter what. So you're just stuck having to check, just in case you receive like quit messages or size or paint. Also, thanks for the follow, Tay-Tay-Toe. Welcome in. But yeah, this would be completely avoided if I just write my dang platform layer in Rust. But all right, I'm gonna be, hold on, pausing that thought. So before I decide to use this, what is eGUI-glow.paint? My question kind of is, what I need this to do is make sure it paints to the currently bound frame buffer. Do y'all need a link to this file? I hope you're not trying to look at code through whatever nonsense I'm doing. Oh my gosh, pardon the hiccups. They're coming. I'm gonna be right back. All right. Sorry about that. The hiccups brought on a really bad coughing fit. Um, they are having to call the function twice, Nick, because there's just some weird behavior with multi-platform stuff. So there's a little bit of compile time stuff, which is a little weird, but it makes sense. I kind of see what they're doing here. Yeah. Although I missed a large part of y'all's conversation. All right. Let's just go with eGUI. Let's see how it goes. Now, I'm gonna yellow this. Bye. I'm GUI. Hello, eGUI. What do we even need? They handle those? I guess so. It looks like you handle one event on Windows and another event on all other platforms, is what it looked like to me. Oh, what is it called? Grades that I should just like, you know what? Thank you. And so, do we do like eGUI glow? But this also uses like eGUI within it. Alright, so it has it already as a dependency. Wait, or do I have to enable this? YouTube, I didn't pause you. Allie, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Allie? Uh, yeah, it looks like when it has to be manually enabled. Doing okay? How am I doing? I am also doing alright. Getting a little tired, but hopefully we'll stop looking at code and actually write some code ourselves. Alright. So if we hop back to main, we're gonna do a pro maneuver and start copy pasting code. But not from there. From here. So let's first take a peek at this include, which, as kind of expected, oh, they can OR those two events together. Well, you don't want to always handle both. That's kind of why. Like, uh, events cleared should only happen. Shh, Allie, don't tell anyone. I'm using other libraries. Is the world ending? Shh, shh. Look, here's what I'm telling myself. That when the engine side of things I get more online, we'll just push these libraries out. Sorry, Nick. I mean, crates. What am I doing? You just do it like this. All right. Easy enough. Ah, yeah, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Should we prepare for? I sure hope not. But maybe Ragnarok online? That would be pretty fun to play, prepare for. How about that? But we don't want to do drive. What was it? Do we just call it winning it? Or do we have to call it the GUI winning it? Alright, GUI winning it is. I see more crab language. Yeah, yeah. Winning it in it. Well, it does not like that. Oh, because I am being Papega and that needs a version equals. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure if that would be, if this would be like a local name. Wait, make sure not, this would be a local name and this is the crate name. If that is true, but whatever. Don't worry about it. That's a lot of errors not related to anything I've done. I I'm I'm just I'm on Linux. I am just on Linux. Lemlin OS. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, I hate XML, Nick. Oh my goodness. Also, welcome in. I guess I should say Nooch. Welcome in. How's you doing? I am not on Wayland's. I thought when it was cross-platform. Am I crazy? There is a. Hold on. Is it? I swear there's a, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is a WINNT header on Windows. Oh, that's hilarious that I remember that. Exia, have a nice stream. Thank you for being here, Exia. I hope you have a good sleeps. And thank you for the liquidate the stretch. I will do a stretch. My problem with XML is that it is very hard to parse format, right? That tends to be, yeah, my big issue with it. Because it's hard to parse, that means it's complex, hard to read. It's just hard altogether. And it takes up a huge amount of space. Okay, so yeah. More like, yeah. Uh, but seriously, what's going on? The error was just the platform's not supported, and it didn't tell me what the platform was, which is the big issue. What? 3 arms of Cam? What? What? Oh, got a lurk. Enjoy the lurk. I wonder. You're two and the mic arm? Yeah. See you wiggling? Alright, I was thinking that those were turned off by default. We don't want E-frame. Let's close out of these. So, let's take a look at eGUI win it then. We're on an investigation. What? Wait. No, that would include when in its default, which would then. I'm a little suspicious. You are need platform. Well, so ah, oh no way. What? I was thinking. Where's the? I was thinking eGUI when it would pull it down because it has it as a dependency. But I guess not. Oh, is that the cause? Let's. All right. Whoops. Strange. I was just assuming. That this would just be pulled in. That's what I get. Oh, wait. Well, there it is. I just forgot off some of the imports. Oh, a similar path exists. Oh, I probably should have just looked at the error message. Goodness gracious. Unless, of course. Wait, I'm being crazy. What in the world did I just copy a moment ago? Alright, now we're gonna do the programmer move of copy paste, if it lets us. So, back to our example. Possibly current context. What a name. Oh, welcome in, Grey Jack. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. I eagerly went in. It seems to depend on winning it without the default features. Yep, that's what, right when you said something a moment ago, that's what clued me in. Because I noticed the features up here being Wayland. Welcome, welcome. I am doing well. Yeah, yeah. We are currently poking through our way of just simply setting up a very simple GUI and a render context with OpenGL. Ashy, welcome, Ashy. I didn't catch the end of your stream. Were you able to finish? And if you do, can I ask for art text? I would love to see the progress. Leave it as default. You are probably right because the default features are X11 and Wayland's art text. Well, if you do want to share your current progress, I would love to see it. That was the wrong key. My brain is cutting off tonight. Let it be said. Alright, we're gonna go have to hunt for the package. Alright, chat, be prepared. Wait, that's not what I just copied. Here we go. Chat, look at this. This is really amazing. Like how the fur texture, like I was lurking a lot while working today and just watching the fur texture like progress over over your stream. Oh my goodness, it's so good. And the blue eyes, they pop. They pop so much. What do you mean, no you? No, no you. Thank you for sharing. I'm like super looking forward to the finished painting. Gluten is a dev dependency. Wait, why is it a dev dependency? Look, hold on. Alright, if you want a clear example of just why you should actually read rather than. Oh. So do I then need this as like a dependency? Let's find out. No, you're the sweetest, Ashy. Guess so. No, I think you mean yes. Gosh darn it. I don't have an Ashy shout out. That's gonna have to get fixed. But yeah, if you like watching art, go follow Ashy. She does super heckin' awesome art. How's code going? Well, I think we've written one line of code. We might see some stuff. What are you doing? We may start. Maybe. I swear, when on stream, my productivity is like I get next to nothing done on stream, but that's okay. Welcome in here while we're shouting people out. Aaron does another a Gadooter, a game dever in Gadoot. Totally should go follow. But I believe in my ability to copy a link. I don't have the Leah tag. Wait, where would I have a Leah tag? Wait, should I have a Leah tag? Hold on. Where do I change this? Here we go. There we go. I have a Leah tag now. You're all welcome. What in the world is Cargo Cranky? We're going down the rabbit hole of dependencies tonight. Everyone should indeed have a Leah tag. Oh, it's just a wrapper around Cargo Clippy. Interesting. Holy moly. That's pretty slow. I can specify those at the top of the main file. What are those? I'm just going through making sure you can be a Leah too. What would it be? Ashy Leah art? Leah Finch art? Which do you prefer? How do you want to be Leah Ashy? Alright, I'm seeing this tracing. Where is tracing coming from? That's not what I meant to do. Warren Clippy. Oh, I see what you mean. So I assume they were wanting to uh, not have to specify cargo Clippy command line options, but also not in their command file. Like, Rust already yells at me enough. I can't emotionally handle Clippy doing it too. I mean, just imagine this smile yelling at you. I do not. Imagine running Clippy. Ha. I've been meaning to look a bit more into it. Alright, everyone, close your eyes real quick. I'm doing a copy paste. Wait, I thought I had glow. Oh, did I accidentally remove glow? Gosh darn it. You didn't close your eyes? Ah, and you want to be one of my mods, Kersplash? Tisk tisk. Gosh, this is so many dependencies. I'm crying. Where are you? Ah, there it is. It's from GUI. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Which it does not like. So I'll just do it the other way then. I'll just directly import it. Yes, you're gonna get upset. Try not to yell at me too much. Yep, yep. That is expectant. I won't tell anyone if you did this, if you mod you. I don't know, Kersplash. Maybe I should do a bit of a... Maybe I'd do a bit of that. St. George or any man who must declare mod me is no mod. Exact. Oh, no way. Oops. Scrolling back to the top. So, why does this have an unsafe code when the function itself is marked as unsafe? We're going to look at the function piece by piece. So, We're just gonna wholesale copy it. Like good programmers. Maybe one day I'll do proper logging. But let's get these tracing calls out of here. Are they? Oh, that explains that they do. At the very top of the file, they have this, which I assume is what does it. All right. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Where it happened. Yeah, I'm so happy we got these as emotes. They probably, yeah. It took forever. Oh my goodness. It makes me a little jealous of Cat's like auto like emotes she gets every time she uploads one. All right, we're gonna. Hey, there's the docs. All right, that's in winning it. Found it. Wait. Goodness gracious. Oh, still doesn't wanna. Wait, this is another crate. I'm feeling very justified right now in my no dependency run. Not gonna lie. Let's see, igloo. Oh well. I will add it, I suppose. Well, it's not. It is not popping up as a usable thing. And now it is. So yeah, I had tried to do a win in it window and it didn't like it. See, I draw 4 your cue cards and give them all to you. Ah, all right. I am very weirded out right now. You probably need to import the traits. That is nuts. All right. Let's keep cutting down our dependencies. That did not auto search like I was expecting. Oh, I'm okay. This is making me really motivated to finish up the engine side of things. To 800 by 600 is decent enough. Shouldn't that prefer hardware accelerated? What in the world? Alright, Rasputin, what are you doing? Prefer hardware accelerated? Yeah. Why is this an option? Why is that an option around a bool? I guess that might be some platform. Okay, let's take a peek. How is that? So, like, if the user doesn't provide it, they'll just pass the default value? I wonder if you pass true to this and you don't have hardware acceleration, if it will just crash. My goodness, the hiccups. Right, so I think that's all reasonable. I've never used gluten before, so I don't really know what a lot of this, but it seems like what I would expect. Create our OpenGL surface. Then we initialize our GL context, and it's. I'm sorry, the naming's making me laugh a little because it's, well, pretty accurate. Anyways, yeah. Alright, so we have this get proc address, which is just a function I haven't implemented yet. By me, I mean, I haven't copied it yet. Yeah, it is. It's getting used down here. Alright, we'll just do it like this. What are we at? 10 o'clock. Let's get the window up and going before I call it a night. Alright, we are not wrapping the include context into a arc. I refuse to do such a thing. Then we initialize igloo. Oh, is that why they did something like that? Well, if that's... What if... What if we did that? Because I know exactly what's happening right now. I guess I can just go prove it to myself real quick in the docs. Oh, I need to be an igloo. Wrong one. I just want to look at the docs, please. Fantastic. Wait, am I crazy? I am not. Oh my gosh. It's gonna make us. We have to put it inside of an arc. That infuriates me. Alright, I will. I will accept it. I won't continue to complain about it. Oh, that irks me so much. Whatever. That just means I'll have to maybe off stream later kind of look a little bit into this implementation because I suspect it's passing the GL context to whatever event loop. I don't know. It's super weird. Anyways. We're gonna run our little event loop. It's a little angry. Yeah, it's storing it internally, but it should take a box, not an arc. Specifically in this case is because OpenGL context does not work across threads. That's why I'm so confused. So you're now, yeah, RC would make more sense then, yeah. Because now you're incurring the cost of dereferencing or checking a mutex every time you call a GL function. But this API specifically requests. Does it not? I thought it has to check the mutex before dereferencing. Then how is that? Wait, I thought, is arc not the thread safe smart pointer? Am I misremembering? Oh, well, okay, maybe am I might be confusing it with a different type then, and I shouldn't be talking about something I don't know about. I really don't know about this redraw. It's so weird to me. Arc, yeah, I see. Arc mutex. Huh. Oh, is this like minimized and whatnot? You can always use as ref for the arc. Yeah, totally. I mean, as long as it's doing like atomic operations, it's like not as expensive. I guess the question is what happens if the resource is currently in use? Right? You can always get an and ref. True, true. That's actually what we might do with multi-threading. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what Rust lets us do. But I have a feeling the way we're going to end up writing into the pixel buffer is going to make Rust a little madge. Alright. I specifically want this one. So, there's this. What is a win init window event? I really should just leave these docs up. No, no, it's gonna be fine. We're not gonna be doing a huge amount of OpenGL draw calls, so it's not a big deal. It was just really confusing me. It's less about the arc and more about why are you, what is the possibility you're gonna be sharing that OpenGL context across threads? That's the thing that's confusing me. Because otherwise I would imagine you're using RC. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna one of these days click on the right. By reference when it's needed? Probably. I wonder, they want to start and store it internally, Stewie, which is what you said. So I guess in that situation, they wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, really, once we get this set up, we're not going to touch it probably until either it gets in the way or the engine gets set up and we tear it all out. Maybe you don't pull a switcheroo on the GL context. Yeah, I mean, technically, you can device lost, but I don't know. In like the situations where you lose the GL context and you fail to update your GUI, you're gonna crash anyways. So you can make a new one on purpose. I mean, you could, but that's like, I I feel like there are things to prepare for, and there are things to say. Uh, Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, or something. I'm sure, though, there's like a very valid reason. It's like one of those things I have to tab to look at a bit more in detail off stream. I just enjoy complaining. So, if we got an event to close the window, all right. I mean, that's fair, but when it overcomplicates the the API and its usage to avoid the 0.00001% person coming along trying to have multiple OpenGL contexts on one thread. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely understand the perspective, though. I guess for me, I'm more like, well, if you come along and do something that's way obviously you're not supposed to do, it's kind of okay to break GL window. All right. So request redraw. I'm still a little weirded out by these repaint events, but I'm gonna follow along with the example. I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust. What if I want events, window events, keyboard input? All right. I clearly don't understand. So that was not going to be the rights. All right, so it specifically has to have kind of this union. There's got to be a short way of doing this. There it is. It's an if-let. I knew I saw something before. If-lets are type like this. Oh, locally works. Oh, interesting. I'm sure the docs are kind of pretty similar to what they were one version ago. All right. We're gonna look at some examples. What in the world? Learn WGPU has one too. One what? Win an example. Okay, okay. Let's go take that. Oh my eyes. Was not expecting the flashbang. Okay. Well, window event. Alright, we're just gonna remove this for now. So we don't use this at the moment. That is alright. Wait. Is it opening on a weird monitor? I'm not seeing it open anywhere. What's up? Is it worth doing that lambda, or should I pull this out into a actual function? I'm a little torn. This is quite the definition of writing code you don't fully understand. You think a struct with that has a resource method? Hmm. I think that is probably what we want to do. Alright, I'm gonna do it how they do it, and I need to explore a bit kind of what's happening with some of this because it's really weird. Alright, so there was a comment earlier above. Make the example smaller. Mm-hmm. So they put a comment up here to, where is it? Hush. That's one of them. Maybe it was a note. Here it is. It's on the wrong line. Which is a very weird way of doing it. Alright, so all this does is checks to see if we need to exit, request redraw. That did not take me where I thought I was gonna go. Interesting. And pretty straightforward. Clear the context or clear the buffer, paint GUI, swap our buffers. Oh, that's so weird. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. It's so different from how I'm used to working with these windowing APIs. There we go. Got a window. Okay, quit it quits. What if I operating system kill it? It dies. Nice. Alright, so does it run with mine? A very good question. I mean, I could probably cross-compile it. That's true. I don't want to check right now. Alright, so I think I'm gonna call stream here because I was not expecting to use I'mGUI tonight. I had like prepped everything for not wait, hold on. I was not prepared to use eGUI tonight. I was expecting to use I'mGUI, so I kind of want to look through eGUI a little bit and tinker off stream and just see what goes on because I was copying and pasting a lot of code, and if you were listening, I'm just like I don't really. There's a lot going on here. I don't know what they're doing. So yeah. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Helping out when I get more than a little lost. You would use Godot. I'm leaning towards Godot, Stewie. Not gonna lie. But it sorta it depends a little. I need to see how Godot lets me use frame buffers. How about this? Stewie, I'll write something up a bit in the Discord with my expectations, with like what I want to do. And then you could probably maybe give me a better idea. or I can poke around Godot a bit more. But, it was a nice learning experience. I wanted to experiment a bit. Maybe we'll throw it all away next stream. We'll see. But yeah. Well, it's got to do a bit more than that, Stewie. I'll explain here in a minute. But yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be on Doohoo stream for Factorio. And sometime this weekend we'll do a stream. Most likely, if I'm feeling extra productive, we'll do an extra stream. I'm kind of thinking Sunday we play through Nova's Game Jam games. I've been really wanting to. Haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah. If all else fails, next stream will be next Tuesday. But until then, I gotta find someone to raid. We are actually gonna raid Erend. I gave Erend a shout out a little bit before. And I'm gonna say, for those who don't know the context, I'm sorry, but I'm about to go get banned in Erend's stream. For those who don't have the context, if you donate money to Erend, he bans you for 10 minutes. I've had a running gag over on his stream where I donate a single bit every stream. It's a dumb joke. Anyways, Erend is a super cool streamer. Does gadooting. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I wish you all a good Friday, if it's not Friday for you already. Hopefully a good weekend. And maybe I'll see y'all next stream.